Hi everyone! For today's video, I'm going to explain gene therapy and stem cell research, and it is presented by me, Maria Rina Tividad from 1HTM A2-7, and it is presented to Ma'am Elenita G. Cuenca. So, let's start. But first, here are objectives and slide summary of our topic today. Describe the nature and purpose of gene therapy and differentiate the types of gene therapy. Describe the ethical and social issues problems of gene therapy. Describe the nature, sources, and purpose of stem cell. Describe the ethical and social issues of using stem cell. First is the nature and purpose of gene therapy. But bago tayo pumunta sa nature and purpose, kailangan muna nating malaman kung ano yung gene therapy. Yung gene therapy, also called human gene transfer, or sinatawag na ito yung paraan na para matransfer yung isang gene ng isang tao sa another person. Pwedeng, kunyari, yung isang tao may problema sa gene niya, so pwedeng yung gene ng other person is ma-transfer sa kanya. So, kaya yung gene therapy is tinatawag na human gene transfer. So, yung nature naman ng gene therapy is dito yung involve yung introduction of new genes into cell to restore or add gene expression for the purpose of treating disease. Yung nature nito is parang ito yung way para matreat or magkaroon tayo ng paraan para maiwasan or magamot yung mga disease or diseases. And yung purpose niya is gene therapy is a technique that modifies a person's genes to treat or cure disease. Gene therapies can work by several mechanisms, replacing a disease-causing gene with a healthy copy of the gene, inactivating a disease-causing gene that is not functioning properly. In short, yung purpose ng gene therapy, yun nga, yung parang magamot yung mga disease or matreat or cure yung mga disease. Yun yung purpose niya. Kunyari, isang tao may sakit na yung dahil sa disease. So, dahil sa gene therapy, pwede yung magamot or pwedeng mapalitan yung gene niya gamit yung gene ng iba. So, yun yung gene therapy. Tapos, next, merong two types of gene therapy. Yung una is yung somatic gene therapy. Yung somatic gene therapy, ito yung transfer of a section of DNA to any cell of the body that doesn't produce sperm or eggs. Pagka hindi nakakapag-produce ng sperm or eggs, yun yung somatic gene therapy. Pero kapag naman nakakapag-produce ng sperm and eggs, yun yung germline gene therapy. Tapos yung the ethical and social issues or problems of gene therapy. Yung sa ethical issues is ayun yung parang sabing ganun, yung mga naiisip ng tao is makakabuti ba or maganda ba talaga yung gene therapy? Tapos makakatulong ba talaga yung maganda ba yung makakalabasan or pangit? Parang ganun yung mga naiisip ng tao. Tapos yung ano daw ba, yung gene therapy daw ba para lang sa mga parang may kaya, yung mga mayayaman, yung kayang bayaran, yung mga ganun. Tapos yung pag daw ba lumaganap yung gene therapy is mababawasan daw ba, sabi dito, make society less accepting of people who are different. Parang matatanggap ba ng society o yung ng mga kapwa natin yung mga taong parang may kakaiba sa kanila, yung ganun. Tapos, should people be allowed to use gene therapy to enhance basic human traits such as height, intelligence, or athletic ability? So, ayun. Ang gene therapy daw ba, parang mapapayagan daw ba nila na gamitin yung gene therapy para ma-enhance yung ating human traits. Lalo na yung height natin, papayag ba sila na gamitin yung gene therapy para ma-enhance yung height tulad ng mga, 'di ba, merong mga may maliit, may malaki. So, yung mga maliit, parang gagamitin yung gene therapy para mas mapatangkad sila, ganon. Yung intelligence, pwede din yung gene therapy, makakapagpatalino ba yun? Yun sa athletic ability. Yung kunyari, hindi ka naman talaga kahusayan sa mga athletic. So, papayag ba yung mga tao na gamitin yung gene therapy para mas ma-enhance natin yun? Yun. Tapos eto naman yung the nature, sources, and purpose of stem cell. But first, what is stem cell? Stem cells are the body's raw materials, cells from which all other cells with specialized functions are generated under the right condition in the body or laboratory. Stem cells divide to form more cells called daughter cells. Or stem cells are special human cells that are able to develop into many different cell types. This can range from muscle cells to brain cells. Sabi, yung stem cells daw, parang ito yung mga special human cells or sila yung mga nakaka-develop. Ito yung nagde-develop. Yung stem cell pwede siyang dumami, parang ganun. Pwede siyang mag-produce ng mas marami pa. Hindi lang siya isa, ganun. Hindi lang siya dalawa. Pwede siyang mag-produce ng mas marami pa. Tapos sabing gano'n, may isang researchers daw na naniniwala na yung stem cell is, kung based sa therapies, sa isang araw daw, pwedeng gamitin yung stem cell para matreat yung serious illnesses or mga illness such as para yung mga napaparalyze, yung mga may Alzheimer disease. Sabing gano'n yung stem cell daw. Sabing gano'n ng isang researchers, naniniwala siya na yung stem cell is makakapagpagamot or magagamit na gamot para sa mga napaparalyze, sa mga may Alzheimer disease or yung iba pang mga illness. Tapos, yung nature niya is, stem cells are cells that have the capacity to self-renew by dividing and to develop into more mature, specialized cells. Stem cells can be anipotent, multipotent, pluripotent, or totipotent, depending on the number of cells types to which they can give rise. Or, sabing ganon, stem cells may be obtained from various sources such as bone marrow, fat, blood, tapos embryonal tissues, allograft. Stem cells are obtained from a donor or tissue bank. Vertebral bodies of decreased donors have high concentration of stem cells and are ideal for allograft stem cell therapy. Tapos yung meron akong napanood sa video yung mutated DNA or yung DNA mutated gene. Sabing ganon, yung sa stem cell, di ba? Or sa gene, yung pagka matibay, parang ganon, yun yung makakapag-produce ng protein sa isang tao. Pero pagka yung DNA is mutated gene, parang mawawala ng protein. Pero kung makukuhanan sa isang tao na malakas talaga yung gene niya or stem niya is, pwede niya yun i-transfer sa ibang tao para magkaroon ng protein. So, parang ganun yung pagkakaintindi ko. Yun. Tapos, the ethical and social issues of using stem cell. Sabi dito sa ethical issues is, only one way to obtain stem cells from developing human embryo, killing embryo. Human embryo, innocent human being in its first stage of life. Morally wrong to intentionally kill an innocent human being. So, parang yung issue na iniisip nila is parang yung way sa stem cell is parang makakapatay pa ng innocent human being, including embryonic stage of development. Violates religious rules, Christian, Buddhism, mga ganun. Violate principle that prohibits harm to living things. Different religious leaders have different opinions on what's right and what's wrong. Tama nga naman, sa stem cell, parang merong mga taong sinasabi na, ay, parang malito, meron tong bad effect or meron tong good effect. Pero meron naman mga tao na, yung parang masasabi natin na, yung mga taong positive na sinasabi, parang iniisip nila agad na, kapag hindi pa naumpisan or umpisahan pa lang, parang yung dating sa kanila, ay, ano to, okay to, parang ganun. Lalaganap to, yung mga ganun. And social issues naman is, syempre, yung social issues naman doon is parang dapat is legal yun, di ba? So, kailangan maaprubahan muna ng like sa mga hospital or about sa Department of Health. Dapat na yung katulad ng gene therapy, yung pagpalaganap nila, yung stem cell na yan, yung pagtatransfer, yung pagpaproduce ng maraming cell, kailangan, bago yan malaganap is, dapat legal. Yun yung gusto, parang yun yung social issues niya, na parang gusto nila maging legal, ganun. Kailangan, merong patunay na pwede talaga yun gawin para ma-sure nila na safe yun. Yun yung ethical and social issues of using stem cell. Yan lang. Thank you.